Good morning, this is Pam from Northeast Wheels. Don't worry about it, it's okay. This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2018 Delaware Valley Region Classic Car Club of America National Event here in Gettysburg. Unfortunately, so it's a closed event, but we're getting you in, which is really pretty cool. We are talking with Dennis with what year, 29?
1929.
1929 Roosevelt. Now this is here with the Marmon Club because Roosevelt was actually a price leader. You would call it a medium price car from Marmon?
Yes.
Yeah, Marmon was in the $3,000 on up.
$5,000 market normally.
Yes. And Roosevelt was introduced as
First straight 8 under $1,000. They sold them for $9.95.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, whose motor did they use in there?
That's Marmon motor, but they went back to a flathead 8
Okay.
to lower the cost from the overhead valve 8. So straight 8, it's all Marmon. Marmon 3-speed transmission.
Wow, so that's quite a bargain when you really think of it.
And they lowered the prices of the other 8s down to $18.95, I think, for one of the models, trying to get help during the Depression to sell cars. But this was actually the first 8 in America sold under $1,000.
Wow. Now, it only lasted 2 years.
Yes.
So it was 29-30. I know Marmon was in trouble by 30. They're getting really strained because they're coming out with the 16,
Yes.
which was actually delayed, unfortunately so. Now, the you said that 27,000 were made?
Approximately in the 2 years, yes.
That's amazing that they sold that many. That's, well, then again, it's the lowest price straight 8, so it's pretty cool. What other special features would you like to show us?
Well, this has got the optional wire wheels. For $9.95, you got wood spoke wheels, but this one was upgraded, dual side mounts. There weren't a lot of options, although you could get different body styles, of course. They even had a custom body style, which I don't know that they ever made any, but they had several options available. Victoria coupes and roadsters.
So it truly was a full line.
You get 2-door, 4-door, pretty much anything.
That's amazing. Now I love the, of course, Roosevelt 8, named after Teddy Roosevelt. How did they come about naming it after Teddy?
Well, I think they were just looking for something to grab the public's attention at the time, and he was pretty popular then. So, so they were looking for a new start and used likeness of Teddy Roosevelt. So
I know they also had the oh come on, the Hat in the Ring. The
Eddie Rickenbacker.
Rickenbacker had a car named after him also. So they were always trying to get some sort of a hook. So that's a Marmon straight 8, updraft carburetor, single ignition, amazing, vacuum of course, that is amazing.
Here's another reason that a lot of the Roosevelts, besides being scrapped, there's not as many Roosevelts. They run the exhaust underneath the carburetor. If the carburetor float stuck and you had a gas leak, then they had fires. So they did have a small problem with that. And I think they changed the manufacture of the carburetor because of it. So the 30s had a different carburetor on it. But yeah, there's actually a splash shield there, but that wasn't there. Even then, it runs right onto the exhaust. If you have a massive gas leak, you're going to be on top of a hot exhaust if you're driving down the road. So.
Oh my gosh. Did they have the spark arrestor or air cleaner? I see you don't have one on there.
They, you could get one. I'm not sure if they came from the factory with one. This one's never had one.
Okay.
Most of them you see don't have one. A lot of people put aftermarket on them.
Just for a safety aspect. So that's pretty neat. Now I see a oil. Okay, the oil line coming off the oil pump is going up to the gauge inside. Okay, and then of course mechanical advance on the timing, which was normal for the time. Did you restore the car?
No, I actually bought it. We did the wheels and wiring and generator and carburetor, but it was a running car when we bought it. It had been restored in the early 80s. A former member of the Marmon Club passed away. His wife sold it at a state auction. It went through 2 other owners before we found it. It was in generally pretty good shape when we found it, so not a lot to do to it.
Oh, that is nice. This is beautiful. Oh, thank you. Now look at that with the pedal down there. Oh, very nice. Very nice.
I will show you a feature on it too that Marmon come up with. Your horn button controls your lights.
Oh, really?
Your cow lights, your low beam, your dim. Of course, the horn.
Uh-huh.
This is also how you start the car. You pull up on it.
Oh, B.
So,
oh, that's wonderful.
So, you know, new cars have everything up here for you. Marmon thought of that back in 1929.
Oh, that's great.
So very cool feature.
Now, I love that, the starter feature, because, oh my gosh, you know, good luck at figuring that one out.
Probably made it harder for people to start them, too, that were stealing them, because most starters back then were on the floor. And if you didn't know that, you'd never think to pull up on your starter button, or your horn button.
Yes.
So.
Oh, jeez, that's wild. That is wild. What a neat feature. As interesting as that, it has the steel framing rather than the ornate wood, but still has very, very pleasing features. The casts and such. Very nice. Very nice. Roll down rear quarter windows. Yeah, the rear shade. That's pretty well equipped for a $1,000 car.
Oh, yeah.
This is great.
And definitely a medium to lower medium price market, but still a lot of luxury for back
Yes.
then.
Yes. Plus, of course, the Marmon name. Oh, this is too cool. This is very nice. Yeah, if you close the hood, let's get a nice picture of this girl so we can get the full dimensions. Just beautiful. I like those full vents on the side of the hood. Gave it more of a dash, a panache. That is such a handsome car. Absolutely lovely. This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com, checking out the 1929 Roosevelt 8 at the Delaware Valley Region Classic Car Club of America regional meet, national meet, in conjunction with the Marmon Club, hence the Roosevelt, which was the companion car, and Studs Club. Unfortunately, so this was a closed event, not open to the public, but we could get you in. So for more cool events like this, make sure you check NortheastWheelsEvents.com, SoutheastWheelsEvents.com, UKWheelsEvents.com, and post and share your events. We have to thank Dennis. I want to thank you very much. That was a great tour.
Thank you.
And we'll see you at the next show.